What's up, guys? It is your girl, Matt Cox. I am your quilty BFF, and we're doing quilty things because we're always doing the quilty things. Today, we are playing with Double Dutch, another curve pattern by your girl. Probably the best pattern to do if you're scared of curves because it's nothing but the same curve over and over and over again, and there is value in that. So let's see what happens. What's up, Adele? Let's see what happens. Let me get to going. And I'm going to start cutting and hanging out with y'all. And I'm just going to be doing the things. And we'll see what happens today. We'll see if this is a more lively chat than yesterday. Hey, Sherry. What's up, Lindiana? We missed you yesterday. Not that anything was really happening. I was just, running my mouth as usual. But I noticed that you weren't here. I noticed. Not in a bad way. I just noticed that you weren't here. And it is okay to have a life outside of me. It is okay. All right. What are we doing here? We are cutting up the fabrics. Trish is in the house. Misty, I've been trying to do these at like weird times so that I catch whoever I can whenever I can, since I don't have a set live schedule. So I'm super happy that you made it. That makes me happy. It makes me very, very happy. Melanie from Kansas. Melanie, I hate that I wasn't in Kansas for birthday bash. Kansas. No, that's wrong. Where's Missouri Star? Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Me too. Yay. What am I doing? Okay. I got to get in a rhythm. Let's get in a rhythm here. There we go. Yes, Trish, today is a double Dutch day. I am so excited to be doing double Dutch. It is such a simple, fast sew. Deborah in the house. Hamilton, that's right, Hamilton. It's because when I went to Missouri Star, I went to Kansas too, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. I know that sounds crazy. I took you with me though, so y'all know. We went and did a Kansas run too, because it's right there next to each other. And they have my KC Maker Studio is my favorite, probably my favorite quilt shop almost of all time. So I know that I was in Kansas when I went to that. I believe that I was there. It's a lot of words happening right now. What up, Wendy? Oh, Wendy, 11, 8, 11, 11, 8, 11, 11. I want to say that the retreat, my guild's retreat, is happening that weekend. No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. If you were in my thingy, you'd be able to see, because we keep a list of we keep like a running track of all the things that are happening all over. But off the top of my head, I can't think of anything in LA. You know what? It might be the grand opening of Orange Quilt Bee, though. Maybe not the grand opening, but she's taking it over. So there's something, I don't know. Make your own. Go do some shop hops or something. Something's happening in Pleasanton, but that's not Southern California. I can't, Wendy. Nothing is coming to me right off the bat. No. Dayton, Ohio. Misty, guess what? I'll be in Ohio in like a few days. I'll be in Ohio randomly. Tracking down all the cool quilt stores. Do I have a plan to do another book with Fabric Cafe? At this point, no. I've got no more ideas. But not right this second. There's nothing in the works. There's no big secrets. Nothing is happening just yet. But I will see them in a month, and maybe I'll have a pitch by then. But as of right now, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. But what I will say is if you have purchased these templates, it will not be in vain. I'm going to do some more patterns with them. But y'all just hang on for this ride, because I promise you this next month, this next October to November, you're going to be like, oh my goodness. Like a lot. I'm just going to be hitting you with stuff. You're going to be like, what? You do what now? What do you do now? What? So just hang in there. Just hang in there with your girl. Stuff is coming. Stuff is truly coming. Jill, is that you asking me to do another book with Fabric Cafe? Do you like this one? Is it interesting? Is it interesting? Because I tell you, I'm having today, I like hit this moment. I had this moment today as I was working on this and recording. And I was looking at these patterns and I was just like, this is really cool. Like the things that you can do with these are really interesting. The sizes of them. It's just, I feel like it's a really good book. There's something for everybody in that book. I feel good about it. I felt really good about it today. Not that I didn't before, but as I stared at it today, I was like, this is pretty cool. This book is special. It can be, you know, if you want it to be. Missy, I'm in like Southern California. I don't know where you're going in Southern California, and I'll tell you like which ones to go. South Central Shop Hop is next weekend in the Wichita area shops. Oh, interesting. Quilter's Travel Companion. I don't know Quilter. I don't know those either, Trish. I'm gonna have to check those out. Sherry, I'll be in like Cleveland. Hey, Deborah. Iris, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hey, Iris, what's up? Cleveland. I will be ripping and running in Cleveland, I believe. I think that's where I'll be. Not 100% sure if I'm being 100% honest, but pretty sure I'll be ripping and running in Cleveland. I think that's where I'm going. You know me. Trisha, you looking up stores? If I need help, let you know in a case of emergency. Sure. Hopefully we won't be having no quilting emergencies in Cleveland. Although I did see the weather is like going between raining and not raining and raining and not raining. Oh, you know what? Somebody called me that I need to call back. Goodness gracious. You know what? As soon as I get off this live, I need to call back. I'm going to tell my mother to remind me. Do not want to forget that. Oh, you're looking at those two links. I got you. I thought you were looking up stores for me to visit in Cleveland. Sherry, what are the big stores in Ohio? Even if they're not in Cleveland, if they're like within driving distance, tell me. Tell me where I should be going for sure so that I can put them on my list. If you know of any, Sherry. Don't stress yourself. You would give me a ride? Oh my goodness. Firefighter, whoop whoop. I love that we have so many different people with so many different occupations in our quilty circle. Like, it's funny who's in the quilty world. Like, there's so many engineers and just, nurses and the people. So many different people. What up, Christy? You got my book and my templates yesterday? Oh, Christy, I cannot wait to see what you're going to do. I'll take something with a goth vibe, please. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe a little Halloween, maybe a little Beetlejuice. I know you've got me covered either way. Give it to me dark. I like it that way. Maybe some black and white stripes. I wish I was doing black and white stripes right this second, but I'm not. Aw. And I can't change this, but I wish. I wish. Friday, November 8th from 10 a.m. and Saturday. What's happening? What is happening? What did you find, Trish? You're out there doing the Lord's work. What is happening? You'll add a stripe just for me? That's because you get me. You get me. I can't wait. When I tell you I am legit excited, and because once you start, when I tell you these quilts happen so fast for the most part, so fast. A fitness center. What on earth, Trish? I don't know what conversation you're having. I'm gonna go on ahead and mind my business because I saw the word fitness. I'm gonna just mind my business on that. Where's Amanda? Maybe if I say her name, she'll pop up. Amanda, where are you? What you doing? I want to bother you. I feel like she would get it today. Roseville. Quilt show and sale. Is that where I just was? Didn't I go to the Roseville show? What's up, Yasmin? What's going on? I thought about you yesterday, or maybe it was today. I started rereading the last book that I just did, just to get all the juicy bits one more time. And then I'm definitely settled on doing the fourth wing next. So that's happening. That's happening. So then I could be like the cool kids like you. I could be cool like you. I am really loving this setup right now. And what I mean is I'm recording tutorials, right? So the tutorial will be coming for this, but you also get to actually see me do it in real time on these lives. And I think there is value in that. And of course, remember, if you're on here and you are watching it because you want to see me work, you can put this on, mute or fast forward it or whatever you need to do. But I just like that we have the option to actually see the whole quilt get worked for the most part. I mean, I'm not doing every single one like this, but similar. Pioneer Quilters Guild. Trish, you are on it, like strong on it. Trish, can you be the resident person who finds all the things and puts them in the community? Find all the things, because that was insane that you just found that. Okay, Sherry, quilted B, quilted thimble pins. Oh no, quilted B, quilted thimble, pins and needles, polka dot pin cushion by me is Country Quilt Shack. Oh, okay, so all of the quilt stores are there? Is that the order that I should visit them? Like, what? Whoa, I wasn't expecting that. That's like, but I should have, because I know that Ohio is like the craft mecca. When I was in the paper crafting world, everything cool, all the cool, like, was in Ohio, all the things. I know. I was not expecting Sherry to bust out 10. Like, here you go. You're picking up a used long arm on Friday? Oh my goodness. You go get them. That's gonna just that's gonna be amazing, especially when you're vending and all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good for you. I'm happy. I'm so happy for you. This is good. This is very, very good. These are just on the east side. Just the west side has some good ones too. My goodness. I'm gonna get out there and go cray cray. Wow. I just was not expecting so many. Christy, when I tell you you got this, I can't wait to see what happens for you to be able to finish them however it is that you really see it in your quilty spirit. Very excited. Could not be more excited for you. Christy, did I tell you that I'm doing a monster themed quilt, but I don't know exactly. Oh, one of our quilty friends stopped me at one of our quilty BFFs. She stopped me at where was I? In Utah. She's a hairdresser and I can't remember her name, but I know she follows, I know she watches. And she has some monster fabric, like legit monster fabric, if my mind serves me correctly. I think it's like a bunch of different Frankensteins. Boy, I hope that she shows me that quilt because I really want to see what she does with it. You guys are always doing interesting things. It's like I think it's some old fabric. I enjoyed talking to her. She was lovely. It was like some old fabric or something. I've gotta remember. Gotta check that. I know, Christy, we missed you. We missed you, but we know life be happening. Things happen. Stuff happens. But I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad to see everything is good. And Sherry, you got a lot of stores. So many stores. I'm wondering, I guess if I'm doing it off of Universal, it's definitely gonna be vintage monster vibes, right? So it would be like Frankenstein and why can't I think of old girl's name? Not Elvira. Elvira's over in Knots. Who Frank the girl? Oh my goodness. Come on. I'm supposed to be all dark vibes and can't even think of her name. You guys, what is happening here? Why can't I think of her name? Not Frankenstein, but the girl, the with the streak in her hair and the. Come on, what is happening? Always happening. Too many quilty thoughts. 1, 2, 3. How many of these am I making? 40 something of these. Now the only name that's coming to my head is Morticia, and Lord knows that's not it either. Although we definitely need another Addams Family quilt. Bride of Frankenstein. My goodness. Thank you. Whew. Lindiana. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. That was just. I was having a Morticia. I don't know why Morticia was in my. But we've already done an Addams Family, and that one is. Christy, have you ever seen my Addams Family quilt? Do you love it? I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Like, I forgot about that guy. Oh, you've got to see it in person because the pictures don't capture how dark, but like sultry it is. Oh, Elvira, thank you, Yasmin. Thank you. The struggle. Wait, no, Elvira's the one that's over at no, it's Bride of Frankenstein. Elvira's the one that's over at Knott's. She really had red hair. It wasn't black with the white streak in it. I need to get up on my monster game. My monster game is not strong, apparently. Not doing it right. Elizabeth is the Bride of Frankenstein's name. Now, see, I didn't even know that. Got it. Obviously, I'll be doing some research. We'll have to sit around and watch some movies. We will have to do a movie day. Do they still have that app where you can watch movies with people? We used to do them like, was it during the pandemic? There was this app that if you had it, and if you had like whatever, say we all had DirecTV, whatever station it was playing on, or Disney Plus, we could all sit around and watch it together. And we used to have movie nights, but you're at your house and you're watching it at the same time, and you can chat just like this as you're watching the movie. Those were fun. Maybe we should do that. Christy, so you did see it. Yeah. You might be my only person who really would understand and like that quilt. I don't know that everybody likes Dark Mac. I think everybody likes Tutti Frutti, Fresh and Fruity, Rainbow Mac. But Dark Mac goes in. I'm telling you, Dark Mac goes in. I cannot wait. I love Dark Mac. Movies sound like fun. We used to watch like Disney movies, or we watched Hamilton. We would watch, what was the name of that app? I can't think of it. But we used to do it all the time. It was a good time. It would be the first time some people would be seeing movies, and we would, you take a break and pause, and like, it's fun. We could, but if we do it through, we could Zoom. Technically we could, but can we do it through Zoom? Zoom won't pull it. I mean, I know we can't go live and do it. It would have to be behind closed doors, but yeah, I guess we could technically. And you guys will see exactly how chatty during a movie I am. So much fun. Missy, do you like dark? Okay. Missy, are you my people too? All right. All right. Missy, then you might like the Addams Family quilt. It's so cool. I think I'm going to do another one with that new, I just showed that pattern like the other day. I don't know. Grace, I love Wednesday. So that was the quilt. It was a Wednesday quilt. It wasn't necessarily Addams Family, but Wednesday had just come out, and I'm all the vibes. I could do that quilt so much better now. I could make that one has those stripes, and now that we know how to miter it to get it to do what it's supposed to do, it could have just been even better. Not that it's not really neat now. And then the sides, and 'tis the season. Chrissy, it is the season. I love Dark Mac too. Trish, I feel like I have a video for the Addams Family. I must, right? It happened since there was a time early in my quilting where I quit. So I had started showing my quilting journey, and then I was like, I don't understand how to film this. I don't understand how to set up cameras. I was like, nah. And so I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. And so I stopped. So there's some good ones that got away from us. Like the circle Quilt of Valor. I hate that one's not on camera. I hate that. There's a couple of my husband's quilt I don't think is on camera. There's some good ones that just didn't make it. But I feel like Wednesday would have made it. I don't know why I wouldn't have filmed that one. I'm assuming that yeah, it's got to be on there. Yeah, Grace, I know exactly what dance, and I want to do the dance with you. Yep, we could do it together. We could do it together. While I was getting my teeth, while I was at the dentist, I was watching Wednesday. This is like, what are you watching Wednesday? Because I go to a bougie dentist, because if you got to go to the dentist, might as well make it an experience, right? Because I do not enjoy it. So my dentist has a TV that he puts right above, and then you can watch Netflix. Puts one right above. He's got earphones and stuff. It's very bougie. But I was watching that. He's like, what are you watching? Wednesday. And I got to see the dance scene, and I loved it again. And 'tis the season. So right now, I'm getting ready to start watching and listening to all the things. Can I just say, Octar feels very like wintertime too? I'm just saying. It gives me winter vibes. So I've decided that this is going to be added to my things to do when the fall season comes. We do Harry Potter. We do Gilmore Girls. Me and my friends, what else do we do? Gilmore Girls, rewatching Gilmore Girls and Harry Potter during the fall season, like fall, winter time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wednesday feels fall now. So now we got to rewatch that. What else do we have? I don't know. What else? Debbie, what's up? Today's quilt is double Dutch. Double Dutch, double Dutch. You have nobody's taking your classes? You know, I don't know what that could be due to. But take those 3 quiltresses and y'all have a good old time. That's almost better, really. Especially if they're chatty like me. Just being there having a good time and learning all the things because you're all right there together. Sometimes intimate is better. You guys have good samples up of what the classes are? Because I'm no better. I don't really take quilt classes either. I like lectures. I prefer to be lectured to any day. And I'm saying that as I am preparing my contracts and things. They're almost finished. We're just putting the final touches on it. That should be done today. And then if you guys have sent me anything, I know I just got another email today with somebody who's following up who wants to know what I will be offering. That's all coming up too. So much fun. So much happening. 2025, guys. Mac will be traveling the country. What? I mean, I travel the country now, but now you'll know exactly where to find me because I will hopefully be talking at your guild or at one of your guild's shows. It would be great if it all coincided together. Super excited for Santa Barbara show that's coming up so fast. I hate that I missed the Orange Grove Quilters thing. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. That was just this past weekend. Sick about it. Just sick. But I will not be missing Santa Barbara. Lindiana, if you're on here and listening, or if you got one ear to the streets and one ear to the quilty world, appreciate you. Don't let me forget that Santa Barbara is the first weekend in October. First weekend, maybe the second. It's the 5th, the 6th, or something around there. And it's on all the things. Just, somebody say it. Just somebody remind me. You're thinking about it. Grace, I am a quilt show gal. I love me some quilt shows. I love it so much. They're all I want to do. It's all I want to do. Santa Barbara, it is the first weekend in October. Yes. Okay. And your girl is going to be there. That's the plan anyway. The plan is to be there. Debbie, on this one, I'm zhuzhing it. It looks like I'm only doing 3, but it's getting a zhuzh. Yasmin, you coming down for Santa Barbara? It's so cute. It's so cute. And it's a really cute area. Matter of fact, is Solvang over there? You and your hubby could go to Solvang while you're in the area. Maybe I should drag mine. Maybe not. We'll see. Mr. Cox. Four colors, 3 and gray. What are you asking me? Oh, he grew up in Solvang. Does he not want to go to Solvang? Does he not want to go? Ah, gotcha. No, Debbie, there's more colors coming. I just what have I done? More coming. More definitely coming. I'll hear the rest. I'm trying to figure out where the heck all the other these were. I was like, and I was just doing the math, like something's wrong. What's wrong is I just didn't have everything where it's supposed to be. Okay, we're good. I'm like, something is not right. See this here. Okay, now the numbers make sense. I was having a moment. Now I can catch up with everybody. Oh, you do? Thank you. Yesterday I didn't have one on. I don't know who called me out yesterday. Yesterday somebody was like, you cool and everything, but where your bow at? Bow is serious business. I left home yesterday without it. I'm telling y'all, it was weird. I knew I had to go to the dentist. I was not loving it. Dentist went fine. My mouth is still sore, but obviously it hasn't stopped me from running it. So there's that. I'm fine. For National, Joe did. Joe Carmel. I don't know if she's on here, but Joe definitely did, and she nailed it. She has two. I think she did the black, that Jelly Roll quilt with that Anna Maria Horner fabric, which makes me want to just scream. I'm gonna do an Anna Maria Horner something. I want to do. I mean, I've done Anna Maria Horner, but I want to do it like where y'all are like, oh, that's Anna Maria Horner. Like, oh, she did Anna Maria Horner, like strong. I want a strong Anna Maria Horner vibe. I mean, the one that I did was actually one of my favorites. It really pushes the color. It really pushes a color palette, a 3-yard quilt color palette to the max, in my opinion. But it doesn't give off. I mean, it's Anna Maria Horner fabric, but you know what I mean? Like it doesn't give it. What up, Tammy? No, I haven't done that. Tammy, because I will nah, I haven't gotten that far. I haven't gotten that far. I've definitely done some that I've hated. You guys haven't seen them, but I've done some that did not sit right with me. And they usually happen in classes. So if I'm taking a class and I pulled something, it's never something that I like love. It's very seldom something that I've really put that MAC card into, it's just kind of like, we're just doing this to be doing this, and it doesn't, and I don't work well in a room with others, like creatively. I need to be by myself. It needs to be kind of quiet. It needs to be in a zone. So that might be also why, I really struggle with classes. I really do. Which is why when I start teaching my classes, I am going to really try to make sure that people don't feel that same way that I do about them, because I struggle. I really struggle. Tammy, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. We do spend a lot. I wonder what it is about it that you don't like. Do you just need somebody else to look at it and be like, actually, it's gorgeous, and tell you why it's gorgeous? Is that what you need? Or is it just, you just will never like it? I wonder where it went left. Debbie, I can do it. I can pull fabric live for a 3-yard pull, but I don't know that you'd ever see me pull like a 12-yard pull. No, that's not true. You've seen me pull more than 3 yards, huh? Like when I'm pulling for, I wish I had recorded the Lion King Bargello, because that pull was kind of epic. That might be the best pull that I've ever done. I think it's like 19 fabrics, and they grade 8 with like African prints and solids, and that was a delicious pull. And I think that happened before I started really showing people my pulls. My manager told me a long time ago, she was like, take people with you when you do a pull. She was like, it's interesting. I was like, it's not interesting. She was like, I'm telling you, it's interesting. I was like, it's not interesting. She's often right. It's really annoying. And she wasn't wrong. You guys do enjoy. And I guess my process is a little different in the way that I feel out fabrics and that kind of stuff. So that's why you hire people and then don't listen to them, right? It's just me who does that. It's just me. I don't know if the Lion King has a video for sure, but it doesn't have the pull, I don't think. It might have I don't know what that video is. If I'm being honest, I don't really know, Debbie, but I know that there's a video showing that Bargello. I don't think we've done one this year. We need to do one before the year gets away from us. It's a jelly roll with too many repeats for the pattern. Oh, like it's too many of the same fabrics. Oh, a fussy cut snowman block. That sounds like fun. I like snowmen. We are having a lot of conversations. I have no idea what anybody's talking about. Lindiana's talking about Camille Ross Kelly. Don't know what that is. Tammy, I think I'm caught up on us. Debbie's encouraging me. Love that. Oh, Tammy, it just didn't have enough for the. I got you. Grace said, it's okay. So that's another thing. Commitments to doing things for other people, right? I have now gotten to the point where I'm not too big for my britches or anything, but the Lion King was a Camille, was it? I don't know what I was doing. Lindiana found it. Oh no, she found a snowman. What is that? A snowman? See you later, Grace. Debbie, you're not wrong. You're not. I definitely have way too much going on. I mean, way too much. All right, bear with me, guys. I was just having a moment where I was thinking, counting, and ironing. I was having a thinking moment. Debbie, I haven't been to Disneyland. My husband, I told you guys yesterday, I haven't been. My husband said, you haven't been to Disney? I have not. I have not been to Disney. And so we've got these 7 projects that we've got to finish before we get out of here. Not not this week, but before we get to go to Houston, and they need to have some things need my full attention right now. And so you can't play. I cannot play right now. I cannot. But when I do, Linda's in the house. What up, Linda? What's going on? Who else is in here? Linda snuck in on us. Lindiana's doing stuff. Where is Amanda? I actually don't like jelly rolls, which is why I started to do one. I was like, I could do it. I don't love jelly rolls. It's not my thing. I don't know why. I did say the terrible T word. I did say it. I did say it, and you didn't say it. All right, let's get to it. Really, Debbie? You don't say. Oh, Amanda. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Let's do this. For Twist and Shout, what did we land on for Twist and Shout? Have I done? Oh yeah, I did Twist and Shout already. What did you land on for you for Twist and Shout? Tammy, who do you use? I love mine. When I say I love mine, I mean I really, 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 really love mine a lot, a lot. I either use the Clover, which is the sharpest, but it doesn't have a top to it, which is insane because of how sharp it is. It's the sharpest, but this is the one that I use. It's seam fix. It's time for me to get a new one too. Love that guy. Love it. It's got a top on it. It's sharp, and then you can, when you can't pull out those little threads, it has a little rubber thing on there for you. Oh, okay. A yellow and a green with a cream background. I like that you're doing cream. Um, I like that. I like it. It could work. It just depends. But if you're not feeling it, I do not want you to be upset with it and be mad at it and hate it. So I'd get it if you grab something else. I get it. You need a band-aid. Why do you need a band-aid? Oh, your seam ripper got you? It can happen. It can absolutely happen. Ooh, that's pretty. My goodness. Did I not clip that? You should know it was sharp. Yeah, it was sharp. It got you. It got you. Yeah, Trish, it just passed. National Jelly Roll Day. It just passed. It just passed. Hey, T. Stanton, I am doing double Dutch. We are doing double Dutch. T Stanton, what you doing? What are you doing first? Which one are you gonna do first? Do you know? Do you care? I've been having the time of my life doing these. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they are giving me so much joy. And to see people who don't sew curves, at least trying curves, makes me really happy too. I don't want anybody to be left out of a pattern because it's a curve. I don't want it to happen. I don't want people to just feel left out of a pattern. Too many patterns on this earth outside of squares and rectangles. Oh, that was pretty. Where's that fabric? So I just don't want it. I don't want it. So I'm happy that people are doing my book. Oh, nice. You're gonna look at your fabric stash? Gotcha. I gotcha. You are the opposite of me. I am a pattern first gal for the most part. Every now and then a fabric will make me, want to do something, but I find the pattern, I color with fabric. Which is why I really don't love having a stash around, if I'm being 100%. I don't love it. I have it. I got one. Oh, don't get me to judging nobody, nothing like that. I prefer not to. Yes, Debbie, like the parrot one. Share Bear. Hi. You've got it. You have got it. You can do this. Curves are not a big deal. Like I tell everybody, if I can do it, anybody can. Anybody can. If I can sew it, anybody can. I mean that too. I mean it. I mean it. I never thought about it actually being more expensive your way, but I guess it would be. I guess it would be. Oh, that's funny. Ooh. Oh, sheesh. Trish, that mosaics quilt, that kit, I should have bought it too. I didn't buy it. I should have bought that one. That one and then Hourglass are just to die for. Like, oh, Mosaic and Hourglass, those two quilt kits are my favorite from that collection. Twist and Shout is cool. So, okay, Tulips they're good, but those two, yeah. Thanks, T. Stanton. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And look, can you see it? That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Could have just said yes. There we go. That's better. So Anna, I have different sets of templates that will be available. And right now, there's only one set that everybody can get. But stores were like, hey, we want to be able to do it too. But of course, they need theirs at wholesale. So I've come out with some for wholesale. And the ones that are wholesale, you'll be able to get at your stores, and you'll be able to get these on my site too, once they become available. You are looking at my sample batch right now. You guys are seeing a lot of things right now, actually. Just saying. My sample batch right now, which is perfect. It works perfect. I've touched it. There's some things that it needs to change. The way that Fabric Cafe talks about their templates, I call these templates, but Fran wanted to call them patterns, so I'm going to make them all say patterns just so that they coincide with the the book, right? But these actual patterns, these templates will be available on my website once I release them. And just remember, everybody's like, well, when is stuff happening? Well, Houston is when everybody debuts the thing. So if y'all just roll with me for another month, but the ones that I have currently from Cut Once are beautiful. They work beautifully. They're great. They're the same. There's nothing, it's fine. They're fine, but these will be available. And these have a non-slip coating on the back, so they do not slip at all for me, because I hold stuff weird. Apparently, I hold things weird. Nobody else has an issue. Carolina Moore is like, I don't need that. And I'm like, but how are you holding it? I don't know how she holds it, but she doesn't need it. You know who else doesn't need it? Jenny Doan. Jenny Doan doesn't need it. Me, I'm going to take off a finger if I don't put something non-slip on the back of my rulers. But everybody else seems to be able to do it just fine. It's just me. It's just me. And I feel like you're the only person to have noticed that I notched it, that it's a notch. Nobody else has asked, like, what are you clipping? Nobody else said anything. Not yesterday, not today. It's been so quiet. So quiet about the weird things that I'm doing, sort of. sort of. Oh, Anna, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. These will just be different because they'll be available. These will be mine. And there's nothing wrong with them. You saw me use them on other videos, but I had to test these. So I'm testing them, and they're the exact same as far as the sizes go. That all. It's just stores were like, excuse me, why would you do this way? I don't know. I didn't think anybody's gonna buy the book. Not for real. I did. I knew you guys would buy the book. I didn't know y'all would be so adamant about these templates, which is weird because I knew I wanted the template. So why would I think that you wouldn't? Mosaic. What's Lindiana saying about Mosaic? Mosaic is my jam. What are we talking about? Mosaic. What are we talking about? Here, the notches. T-stand. That's what I use. Spray grippy. That's what I used on mine. If you look at mine, they have it on there. These right here. Mine do. Can you see it? It's on there. Oh, Lindiana. Oh, you like these? These you like? Okay, I see you. You and Debbie. Interesting. Huh. How about that? So you like these, huh? All right. Okay. Debbie says she wants the scraps. Debbie's always talking about my scraps, though. Debbie, you are always talking about my scraps. Here is Amanda. Okay. You like this bow? Oh, it's my mermaid bow. You guys see it? It's got scales on. I think it's got scales. No, it doesn't actually. It has a What up, Michelle? It's to mark center. It's just to mark center so that I don't have to fold it in half to mark center. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing else special. It is simply just to mark center. And you can mark it with a marking pen, or you could do like me and clip a notch in it. For curves, I kind of like to clip notches because it gives it just a little extra breathing room, because you guys already know that curve, we're on a curve, we're working with bias, so it gives it a little extra something. That's Michelle. Michelle's playing on the family account today. Michelle, somebody was so mad at me the other day. They were watching one of the lives and they were like, yo, it's too many ads on here. And I'm like, first of all, we need the ads so that Mac can travel around and do the things. Second of all, it's not my fault. You can get the ones without the ads if you so desire. I really can't control it, which is so cold. So what YouTube did, you used to be able to say whether or not you wanted ads to run on your videos. And so you used to have that option, and then you used to have the option to monetize, which would put ads on your videos. It's one of the ways that we make the monies, right? Cool, no problem. But what YouTube decided was, you know what? We don't care if you're monetized or if you're not. We're running ads. We're going to run ads on everything that we want to run ads on, which was like, dang, that's how you feel? Like that's what you're going to do? So when I tell you I can't control it, I really can't. Not anymore. They do what they want to do. But that's how they are also, making their money too, is their sell advertisement, and it's a whole thing. So, but they decided whether or not you're monetized. So where I don't love that is for things like church. Like, yo, now look, if I'm watching church on the YouTube, don't just throw up an ad. We in the middle of prayer. That's a no-no. I also don't like to be in the middle of my songs doing my thing and then all of a sudden an ad pop up. Don't love it. But for my channel, eh. And then some people thought that there was a way that you could like put breaks in so that you control where the ads go, but I haven't mastered that yet either. Christy, you like it? Christy, I wish I could, but I can't. But I wish I could because I would. I would, but I can't. But I wish I could, but I can't. But I want to. I have decided that this one is my favorite. You guys can't really see what's really happening here, but it's some candy deliciousness. It's some candy deliciousness. I'm kind of counting. Okay. It is warm in here. Oh, you bought the fabric kit for Voyage, the capes? The cafey one? I think those are capes on there. Where is our thingamabob? There it is. And now it's just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Ooh, maybe this one's my favorite. Really? With the selvage on there, huh? Okay, girl. Okay, girl, I see you cutting stuff and keeping the selvage on. Hydrate for the win. I know. I knew you guys would be proud of me for drinking water. Cats in the house. You think it's gonna be pretty? Was I just singing the song on accident, Christy? I don't even know. I don't even remember doing it, but it's certainly right now living rent free in my head. So I must have just started singing it. Cameo is shonen tulas in the book. Originally, so my pitch looks a little different. The way that I use fabrics looks a little different than the way that they use them. I What this book is really a collaboration. It's what I would look like if they did me. You know, does that make sense? It's like Fabric Cafe's interpretation of Matt Cox. It kind of feels like that in a weird way. So the fabrics, most of the fabrics I chose, but they kind of put it in the order that they thought would best do well on their channel, if that makes sense. So Cameo, that there was a similar, when I pitched it, it was a similar quilt, but I actually had the fish fabrics in the double Dutch pattern doing something a little different. I just did a little different. See you, Liliana. I'm going to be gone in an hour. In an hour, I'll be out of here. And here's the fun part. I don't know if this is the fun part or not, but it's the necessary part for me. Well, Trish, was it you who told me to try it without gluing it? That was you, wasn't it? And I'm tempted to do all these, but just because I'm in a hurry. But these also need to be, it's also need to be good work. So maybe not today. Maybe not today. Trish said, yeah, that was me. That was you, wasn't it? Go do the mom thing, Christy. I'm glad that you popped in. We will see you on another one or in the community. We'll see ya. We'll see you around. What's happening here? You bought a whole bowl. I'm not mad at you. There are times when you need to do that. I recently bought a bolt or two or something. Well, I'm selling fabric now, so I guess that's just silly. But I got you. There's some stuff that I was like, You got the Tula and Minky too. Me too. I just haven't done my project with it just yet, but I've got it. And I was hoping to get it done a lot faster than I did, but you know, you know. Cat, I haven't told anybody my plan for the Minky yet. I think I'm gonna hold off in case I can't pull it off. But it's a good one. It's a good one. Good plan. We'll see. I've had this plan for that Minky since January when I knew it was coming out. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I just haven't done it yet because it's gonna be a pain in the butt to do it. But you've met me before. When is stuff not a pain in the butt, you know? You know? Because it's Minky, and Minky's a pain in the patootie. You haven't sewn with Minky yet? Well, friend, it will be, it will be a journey. It might be very easy for you. It might be a pain in the patootie. I know people who have said both. So, yeah. It could be nothing. It could be nothing. I'm just speaking about what happened with me. And it was it was what it was, you know. I've done it several times and I'm about to do it again. So obviously it didn't deter me so much that I wouldn't do it again. It's just as messy. It just is. When you cut Minky, there's just no way of really getting around it. I prepare for it though. I have all the static Swiffer things around and I have my um, handheld vacuum and get ready for it to be what it's going to be. But it is, it's messy and slippery. Most people don't have a plan when they buy fabric. They just see pretty fabric and they go for it. Usually when I'm going to a fabric store, it's because I'm looking for something to do something with it. It's just too much pretty fabric out there. There will always be pretty fabric. Somebody will always be coming out with a pretty fabric. The press and seal method with my Minky, I don't even know what that is. I do, however, know the the maker of the press and seal randomly. the the person who made it and their wife is a crafter. She's actually like she's the Jenny Doan of the stamping world. And her husband made and everybody has found everything to do with that except for what he intended it for. But no, somebody's got to teach me the I'm assuming that you just wrap the edges in it and then sew it or whatever, and then just peel it away or something like that. What machine am I using? This is a HD9 by Janome. It's the Janome HD9. I love it. This machine is my jam. But if I were buying another machine right now and it was a straight stitch, it'd probably be the Burnett, which is the HD9, just an upgraded version of it. On the edge you cut up. Yeah, that's what makes sense. And I bet you that works just fine. And that way you probably don't have such an issue. I could dig it. I could see it. The Juki TL. Oh, that's a nice machine too. It's nice. Juki has a brand new one that just came out. I don't know if that's the model, but I know for sure they have a brand new one. Some limited edition one, I think, that has just come out. I think. I'm saying I think and I know. Need to pick one. I haven't seen it with my own two eyes. I've heard that they have. And every time I mention it, somebody's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Come on, y'all. I can't even find it on Juki's on Juki's site." But I believe that it exists. Yeah, your boys get you. A straight stitch. Perfect. What's up, Sylvia? This is your first time here? Well, today is probably better than yesterday because yesterday I just don't feel like I was as vivacious. Today we've had some interesting chat about all the quilty things. I'm just in here, just a red in my mouth while I'm prepping up some uh, drunkard's path blocks here for one of my patterns. Oh, Misty had a birthday. Well, happy birthday, Misty. Oh, wow. They got you the frame? Oh, they want you to be able to quilt up all the things. I want to say David in our community has the breeze. No, he has the rebel. Is it the rebel? He's got one of the things. He's got one of them. Oh, shoot. All the things are coming apart. Okay. Yeah, you have a great time with your birthday gifts. Your birthday gifts are, oh, this is a cool one. Love where the color landed on that. It's just beautiful. Yes. Best birthday ever. Okay. Put you on to be pressed. You missed that, community? I get it. We're going to start, don't worry, we're going to start sewing in the community. We're going to start doing a monthly sit and sew. We just haven't figured out when it's going to be. Like, is it going to be the second month? I have to look at what the schedule is going to be for 2025 to see where I am so that I can actually fulfill and meet the commitment without it being a strain. Not that you guys couldn't have it without me, but I want to come too, so we got to figure it out. We've got to figure it out. Amanda's here. Amanda, how many times have I said your name in this live? A gazillion. I've said your name a gazillion times. I was like, I'm trying to speak up Amanda. I'm trying to speak up Amanda. Amanda, you have to go back and watch this live from the beginning. Oh, you've got to watch it from the beginning. I hate to do it to you, but yeah, you do. Got to watch it. I have. I really have been saying her name constantly. This is like the where is Amanda live? Where in the world is Amanda? Ooh, Usawitch? Is it Usawitch? Did I do that right? Usawitz? Yeah, feels right. Okay. Yeskowicz. Oh, so no. So no, it was not right. Nope, it was not right. That's not. No, I did not say it right. Okay. I don't know if anybody in here even watched Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I don't know that I actually watched it. I don't know where that song came from. Out of nowhere. You watched it, Kat? Okay. I don't know where that song came from. It just was in my spirit, apparently. Randomly. 90s flashback. Definitely was a 90s kid. Yeah. Definitely. You watched it? Okay. So you knew where I was going with that? Thank you. I was concerned. Now that you say computer game, it makes me think I did too. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, let's see. We are still working on this double Dutch pattern. And the rest of it will just be putting together these little guys. What is the weather doing? Is it hot? Is it cold? What are we doing? It feels like such a warm day. Yesterday looked like it was going to rain. I think it did drizzle. Like when I went outside for a little bit, and I'm pretty sure my car was wet, but I wasn't sure if it was sprinklers or I don't know. But what is going on? We are in fall finally. I love fall. I love it so much. You're about to get a hurricane right now? No, I don't want that for you. No, thank you. But where about in Florida? Like Orlando? All things lead to Orlando. All roads lead to Tula Pink and Disney, just so you know. Just in case y'all didn't know, all roads lead to Tula Pink and Disney. So Kat, are you a Disney person? Do you hate when people say that? The minute that you say you're in Florida, do you roll your eyes? Because I'm kind of a Disney girl. Right above Okeechobee? Okeechobee? I have no idea where that is. But be safe. I should do that. I wonder if Tula would let me do it. She probably would. She probably probably would. She'd be like, whatever. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it to I'm gonna wear it to I should wear it to quilt the quilt market. See what she says. She's like, oh my God. She'll probably let me sell it. I don't know. But you do need it on a shirt because they low-key do. They do. Oh, I can't sell it. Not with the word Disney on there. I tried it. I was more concerned about Tula Pink than I was Disney. Jeez. Leave it to me. Can't sell it. I can make it though. Can't sell it though. I can give it away. I can do some giveaways, some random giveaways for it. I should totally wear that shirt. Oh my goodness. And don't worry, Debbie, more shirts are coming. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. If we can make it past October, we're gonna be okay. We're just trying to get past October right now. And then it will all make sense. I'll say, huh, she had a plan. It's gorgeous in El Paso right now. Need to go there. Why? The threadbare. I don't think those people understand how much I love them. I don't think they know. I don't think they understand how often I say their names for no reason. I am all things the threadbare. They speak to my quilty little heart. Yeah, that's absolutely where we're going. The threadbare. I wonder if there are other small shops in El Paso where I can like teach her or hold like a workshop or something. I don't even know if the Threadbare has workshops, but shoot, that would be the perfect place to do a 3-yard quilt workshop just because of the definitely a Matt Cox 3-yard quilt workshop just because of the selection of fabrics. We could pick our fabrics and then we could do our quilts together and we could have a time. It would be so much fun. Favorite quilting thread? To when you say quilting thread, you mean like to piece with, so like to just sew with, or to actually quilt with, or to like embellish with? Because that's a whole thing. Oh yeah, I could do that, Debbie. I could definitely just do a You're right. Yeah, you're right. There's a way. There's a way to do it. I could put there's a couple of ways to do it. All of the above. Okay. So I don't quilt often enough to really talk about quilting threads, and usually I'll just use whatever I have on hand, which is usually my 50 weights, although I have some nice 40 weights. And the smaller the number, the thicker the thread. So like your 8 weight, your 12 weights are going to be like a thicker thread. I love to embellish with quilting and to use a 12 weight thread. There's nothing better than seeing a Biani bag with 12 weight thread through it. I love that. So my 12 weight thread, for all my 12 weight thread needs, they are Wonderfill. All my specialty threads are Wonderfill. All my 50 weight threads, my everyday, my piecing, for the most part. Well, I shouldn't say that. My everyday cones that are on my HD9 are the Essentials by Superior. I'll just go grab a cone. You can see they're like right there. The cones are from Superior and they're just the Essential 50 weight. Connecting threads is my jam anytime I need a color to piece with or to quilt with. Connecting threads, connecting threads, connecting threads. I love them. The only thing I don't like about them is that they don't have a thread chart, so I can't see. But it's the most affordable thread, and all the colors, they have such a good color combo on the market. So I'm really excited about that. But I love 12 weight threads. You're going to need to change your needle for a 12 weight because it's really thick, and you're going to need to make sure your machine can handle it. But most machines can. It's not, I haven't found one machine that I've had an issue with, but it is different. And you definitely need to change out that needle to a larger eye. And then for my pearl cotton needs, I do Wonderfill too. All my specialty threads are Wonderfill because they're just so Wonderfill. I want to do a collab with Wonderfill, and they want to do one with me. It's just that I don't have any projects that really show off thread per se. But a Mac Cox thread box. What? It's coming. We just haven't figured out the right project for it. And honestly, I can't think of any that are on the way that would make sense to do. Well, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, specialty threads, always Wonderfill. Always. And then 50 weight connecting threads. And then Superior and connecting threads are the same company. So there's that. And then I do them for my 50 weight needs for just my everyday piecing. I only piece usually with 3 colors. It's either going to be white, like a cream off white, black, or silver. That's it. For everything. Las Cruces has a quilt shop too. How far is that from how far is it? 3 guilds but no shops. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna reach out to them. They're gonna be like, who are you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, I want to come there bad. They have the best selection of fabrics. Oh, they curate amazingly. They're good. She and her husband are just good. Although I don't think she exists because I never see her. I kid you not. I've seen them at several shows, and it's always the husband, never the wife. Never the wife. And I mean, like, walking back and forth, like, she's still not back. What you do with that lady? Oh, okay, 40 miles. But all interstate is 75 miles per hour. Nice. You only see him too? She doesn't exist. I think he's just pulling our leg. I've decided she doesn't exist. He's just pulling my leg. He's gonna be like that episode of, was it I Love Lucy? It must have been, where we were like at Bent Fort with Ernie, and the sheriff was all the people in the town. He just kept changing hats. That was I Love Lucy. Good show. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like my quilt show vlogs. They're my bread and butter. I love them too. I love bringing y'all along. I love what it does for the quilting community. It makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy. The vendors can usually feel my presence when I do a video, and that's good for business, right? It's good for everybody. Just do the things. Did I check my flight for Houston? No. Amanda, I never do the things you need me to do. Like, never. Never. I am the worst. Where's my phone? When do I leave on Saturday? Ugh, it leaves at 8 o'clock in the morning. I leave at 8 o'clock a.m. on Saturday. And you come in at what time on Friday? You come in at like 9 on Friday, right? See you later, Misty. Oh, it's 4 hours from where you live. You're not driving? You're gonna fly? I get it. I mean, I fly places too. I fly to Sacramento and stuff. I get it. I get it. I get it. Ah, your friend. Tell her she's holding you back. Not really. Not really. And that's why we're leaving early, is so that I can get my husband back so that he can go to work on Saturday night. Otherwise, I might even change my flight, girl. I might. But we're trying to get good old Mr. Cox back in time to go to work. I'm glad that you're bringing a friend with you. You've got a friend that likes to quilt. He could go. He could go alone. You want me to just stay? Let me just send him back. Send him back. We've had to do stuff where he came out later and that kind of thing so that we can keep going or whatever. We're always got something going on. We might have done that in Atlanta where we just kept going. We went to Disney World. We won't do that again. Although Atlanta and Disney World it just made sense. That was a lot of vacation. That was a lot. That was a lot. Over how many quilts each? With over 200 or 300 quilts each. Did you see me just look at my keyboard to figure out what is near W? I went to check to see what number is near W. I've got to check those out. I've got to see when those are. Somebody said they were going to Waco on here the other day, and I asked them to say hi to Chip and Joanna for me. Over 200 each? That sounds awesome. Why would they have them so close like that? I'd have to stay a week in Texas. But if I can make that make sense and throw a couple of shops or some workshops in there, but how could I? Probably couldn't make that make sense because I couldn't make that make sense because I would be workshopping or I would be busy. Oh, they do a yearly event for Magnolia? Oh, that's sweet. Terry G in the house. What's going on? You're coming in just as I'm getting ready to tap out for the day. Been on here sewing the things. Sewing the little things, getting ready to do the things. This is double Dutch. This is the one that you did. You inspired me to make double Dutch. There are no super tips and tricks to this, Siri. You've already gotten through one. You can do them all. Nothing that interesting about this. We're doing a little zhuzh with the colorway, but other than that, I should probably do the same thing. I want to say I bought some comic boards, but I don't know where they are. They're somewhere around in one of these corners or something. It's what you see there. I wouldn't really consider it a rainbow, but it's definitely something, it's something. When am I going to finish this live? I don't know that I will finish this one. I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know. Let me say no, Debbie. I do not know when I will be back on live. I've got 2 more days to shoot a whole bunch of content that needs to happen, but this definitely needs to go. So I'm probably going to work on this after I finish some stuff. I've got paperwork and stuff to do for the business, but this one might not get finished live, but another one's coming. After this one, Hourglass is coming. And I need to pick the colorway for that. Just a few little things here and there to take care of. So no, I don't know, but you guys might look up and this one might be done. Who knows? Who knows? Terry, you've got a lot going on. See how the 2 is near the W? Yeah, I looked. I was like, well, I figured it was either 200 or 300. 600 comic boards. My goodness. That's a lot of comic boards. I actually wish I had them. I actually wish I knew where they were. I got an idea, but we'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. What did we do? Did we do a couple hours? We did 2 hours today. I think that's good. That's good. This quilt needs to get finished though. So, oh, Terry, you just don't even know the half of that bag. Just wait. Just wait till I show you the bag. Just wait. That video is on Sunday, but you'll probably see it early. I'll probably show you guys what makes it interesting sooner. I'll probably show the community. There's nothing to buy for that bag. That bag, the pattern, that pattern's been around forever. You probably already have it. And the fabrics, I just used some solids for them. Sort of. Trish, you said 2 different. All right, everybody. See ya later. I will catch y'all on the next one. I'm not quite sure when it will be, but it will be. It will be. Either tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. All right, y'all. You guys have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye. Oh, Amanda, go rewatch this stream.